and this is the starting lineup for both of these two teams. Some familiar names on the Ventura County FC side. One that stuck out to you was Isaiah Parente. So it's been a while. They're back now with a new name and hoping for some new results as well. Ventura County FC kicking off against Irvine Zeta FC 2 in the white from left to right. Some pressure here. High line of Ventura County given away in the 18. The save made by Chavoya.
Constant pressure being applied, and Chavoya put in a spot of bother. Isaiah Parente will fancy himself to be able to do a little bit better from that distance. 14 yards out, at right foot. He can get some incredible whip around. He can get his hips and really curve it. Just didn't start that out wide enough. That's a tremendous through ball.
Flag will stay down. Chavoya's all the way out of his net. It's wide open. But a tough angle there to try and finish for Tucker Lepley.
Chavoya can count himself lucky that Lepley stayed on his feet. Didn't try to initiate any contact. If Lepley goes around and drags a foot, well, that's a dog, so denial of an obvious goal scoring opportunity and a red card.
It wouldn't have been a great look 6 minutes in for my pick of player to watch on the Irvine Zeta side to get sent off.
Make sure you watch closely.
Blink and you'll miss it. Switch by Baumgartner. Manuel Arana III running with Ming Zhuao. Erazo canceled out. Erazo forcing his way through, and a penalty has been awarded to Irvine Zeta FC 2. Carlos Diaz commits the foul. Erazo draws it. Now who will take it?
On one of the first forays forward, Erazo just decides to take his chance, and he gets a bit fortunate, gets the wrong side. And Diaz has to know better in that moment. He had help. Instead opts to pull down Erazo, and to the spot we go. Baumgartner with the opportunity from 12 yards out to give his side the shock lead.
Hadn't really strung any passes together. All of a sudden, one counterattack, and sometimes in the Open Cup, that's all you need. A deep breath from Daniel Baumgartner against Brady Scott. 8 minutes in, Baumgartner converts! Irvine Zeta FC 2 are out in front.
Gets him the wrong side, so to the spot we go. Baumgartner puts his foot through it down the middle. Brady Scott takes a guess, takes a gamble. Baumgartner wins the lottery, going right down the middle.
In 2024 now, with the addition to Nice, that became the first Chinese-founded pro club in the United States. Papa Fay goes back. More than anything else, that'll breed confidence now for Irvine Zeta. Maybe coming in a little bit rattled. You saw some of the mistakes at the back. Another one here right on cue. Chance now for Lepley to get that goal back. Lepley, and it's touched around the post by Chavoya. You mentioned you might need a couple of big saves early on. Chavoya's made 2 now.
Well, the field looks a little heavy and waterlogged. You can see every time the players strike the ball along the ground, some water skipping up. So with that, a little bit of a slip. Lepley tries to catch Chavoya as he's moving across his goal, but the reason he was your player to watch, Joe, he's capable of making big saves, and there's one of them that his team needed.
I had heard some good things about Chavoya, and he's showing it so far. The in-swinger from the corner, and it's in for Ventura County. Mike O'Dowd has an own goal. They won't care. The fact is it's over the line, and it's a quick response from the home side.
It'll be the first one to win this header, and it's going to take a couple of deflections. It was a valiant effort to try to clear it off the line from Erazo.
Lepley, the left-footed option, he'll leave it instead. The in-swinger toward that back post will yield a corner. Not a bad delivery from Isaiah Parente.
Just saw this in the 11th minute. Corner from this side, served in by Lepli, led to the own goal. For similar movement, really the two key components are the two standing on the penalty spot right now. The boot, and he's going to be one target. He's certainly going to be the big one, and Esenge is another one.
Another good delivery to the back post. It's all still loose, somehow kept out. Two really well-taken corners. Parente now back all the way across for Lepli. Chest it down, a good soft touch with the chest. Oh. A better move. Another corner earned. Some flashes here from Lepli. So that is the only official cup set of the day as Union Omaha dispatched some of the Western Mass Pioneers 4-0. And Charlotte Independence beat the VE Club 2-0.
That was an insane Meg and Travella. My goodness. And a jaw yellow card as well, too. Woo.
Papa Fay with the move.
If you like GIFs and memes, here's one for you. Whoop. And then watch the outside of left. Oh, soccer is easy. Just do that. Kick it through your opponent's legs. You don't need the inside of the foot. You just go the outside of the foot if you want, right into the path to your friend. That was some filthy skill.
So now can Irvine do what they did earlier? Not a penalty, but a set piece after a positive counter. Opportunities few and far between. Esenge did pick up a yellow card there for Ventura County. Well, they announced it in-house as Esenge. Driven free kick, headed away. Tracking it, Scott, and he has it. Nice challenge put in by Baumgartner to win it. Zhao, Fay, Papa Fay going for goal, and it skips up on Brady Scott. You've alluded to that wet surface, Jamie. Some of the biggest moments are won or lost on penalties. Let's play it in every game. Here's Fay after a quick turnover on the back end by Esenge, who has to be careful on the yellow, and Fay is denied by Scott. That's how quickly Irvine can turn it into an attack, and now a corner.
Fay does ever so well. Shouts for a foul, they were unheard, and well, quickly, that was Papa Fay breaking through, sort of used the run on the outside as a decoy to open his hips, and Brady Scott does really well to stay big and times his dive to push it wide. Good goalkeeping from the former U.S. Youth International.
Toward that back post, and Scott had to punch it away. Might have hit the crossbar, actually.
The fourth official has indicated that a minimum of 2 minutes will be added.
Here's the confirmation of the 2 minutes. Parente, Karani, defender slips. Karani takes advantage of the miscue. Ventura County are ahead.
Irvine Zeta had the throw in, and they just gave it away and then got it back and gave it away. What an entry pass from Parente. Another slip for Irvine Zeta, and Karani this time just puts his foot through it.
And there is the whistle to end the first half. Ventura County had a start they maybe wanted to avoid. And underway finally in half number 2. Irvine Zeta FC 2 trailing 2-1 against Ventura County FC. With Jamie Watson, I'm Joe Malva. Happy to have you with us as we will wrap up the first round of the 2024 Lamar Hunt U.S. Open Cup. Goalkeeper switch as well on the Irvine Zeta side. Again, we'll communicate the official subs to you as soon as we get the opportunity to do so. Chavoya had a couple of big saves in that first half. You wonder if it was pre-planned here for this amateur side to give each keeper a half, or if there was some sort of injury. Aranda looking for a quick start here, Irvine Zeta. That ball blasted all the way across. Laid off nicely for Parente. It's Karani who has a goal, looking centrally. A diving header is off the post!
There's that effort after a good buildup. It's the entry pass that is line splitting and quick strike. Lovely weight on the pass, and Harbor Miller sells out.
Drive from Lepley, who had a really strong first half.
There's that effort after a good buildup. It's the entry pass that is line splitting and quick strike. Lovely weight on the pass, and Harbor Miller sells out. He thought he had his first goal of the evening, and that was a moment of heart and mouth for Irvine Zeta. And here we go again.
Braden Hatt, the new goalkeeper, made a save on Lepley. Again, Chavoya came off, Hatt came on. Some space opens up here for Parente. Thought about a hit, takes a touch instead. Great turn from Miller. Harbor Miller is getting close. Seems like he's on the brink of a breakthrough in this second half.
Again, it's just really confident in around the 18-yard box to Irvine Zeta, and good deception to be able to just sell the fake from Parente, and Miller never able to get back and track where the goal is. He's just turning and striking by feel of where the goal is, and he's leaning back. That's why he gets under it and goes up and over.
Lubbock did score. That just came through. Lubbock 120 plus.
Wow.
They just scored as I was announcing it. They're up 2-1. Chance at a goal here for Ventura is denied by the substitute goalkeeper Braden Hatt. And that one goes against Irvine Zeta. Again, fielding two separate teams in this year's Open Cup. This club, one pro, one amateur. This actually happened last year on a technicality as well, where a team joined NISA, their division pro side, who have an automatic bid after they had already qualified through the open round of qualifying. So Irvine Zeta decided to field two teams, one amateur side, this one, and the pro side that won last night 1-0. Here's Karani, drops it back, and it's wide from Arnold. Some people don't like that because you can have injuries that come from it. The play continues. Lepley slips it through. This time the flag comes up again.
Parente, the usual suspects. Lepley, good introduction. Maybe just one too many dribbles, but that is so close. If Lepley had done that one touch sooner.
Papa Fay. And cleanly by Ventura. Could have some numbers here in behind. Gino Vivi cutting, and it blocked. Parente. Lepley wanted it in behind. It was cut off instead by Vivi. Preparing a couple of more changes now, Ventura. Lepley goes for a goal. He's deserved one tonight, but not quite. Well, we put me on the spot here. 74 divided by 28. It's about 2.64285714.
Should have never doubted you.
Shout out the iPhone calculator. A good magician never reveals his tricks. That's why I'm a bad magician. From out wide, headed away. Clyde! Oh, just wide. You would have texted Pops if you had a chance if that one went in. It's been a little while since Irvine Zeta FC 2 were even at this end of the field in this manner. Have to make this set piece count. It's a good delivery. Second bite at the apple.
Barraza wants the left foot.
Cuts onto that left foot. Chips it toward the back post. Up for a handball. And it was spotted. Trying to pull off a hand of God. Not quite Diego Armando Maradona in that instance. Although it might have worked with no VAR. Quickly down the other way.
We've called it a hand of Lamar.
Played back now. for the substitute. Has to go with his left foot. Ruben Ramos, a couple of times been close in subbing on.
Another handball. I said that with all due respect.
You grow up a little bit as well. Some space for Harbor Miller.
Miller's got to be smarter to be able to open it up. That's good patience, though.
Chance to make it 3 in front. It's Ramos, and that one should have been scored. And just a sign of maybe the growth of this club going forward. A name that you might become very familiar with in Open Cups of the future.
Very well said.
Flag stays down here. Maybe a chance to put it to bed for Villapanda. Cuts it across. Chance now for Ramos. Saved off the line. They will not go away, Irvine Zeta.
My goodness. The determination to be able to track back, be able to just throw your body in the way. It was all there. It was all set up. This should be game, set, match, yet here we are. That is something spectacular.
USL Championship teams, among others, will enter in round 3. MLS teams beyond that in round 4.
Good decision from Scott to just send it long.
Ramos in behind. Ramos, no, off the post! Oh, it seemed like he'd finally have his moment. The post said no, and the second effort is saved. He had a diving header hit the post.
That's right.
In this half. Ventura County, you had a sitter that was missed wide. You had that one hit the post. You had a defender save off the line. Did I miss any? I think that about covers it.
That has been...
Oh, you had the one before where Riley Delgado opted for the pass, not realizing the goalie slipped. In no way should this game still be 2-1. Yet, now with the throw in the attacking third, Irvine still has an opportunity to level. Whipped in by Arazo at the back post. Long run to keep it alive. Reeby gets there. Is there drama at the death for Irvine? Fay, a shout for a handball. It was more on the Ventura side that it came off of Fay. Play on. Now whipped in by Parcio. Headed along. It was loose for a moment. And now Brady Scott will corral it. Beyond the 3 minutes given, but given the injury, don't know if we'll have the final whistle just quite yet.
Fay is struggling to get to his feet. He has put himself about, and what a commendable effort he's put in tonight. Box to box, all over the field. Ventura, though, I don't understand. There's 4 players forward, 5 players forward. They're leaving themselves with a numerical disadvantage in this effort to go and get the third. There are people that are not doing their responsibilities defensively right now, and all it takes is 1 turnover, and you need to have more numbers defensively to lock things down.
It's almost as if they're so frustrated they haven't gotten a third. They're pushing harder for the third. Maybe now. Blocked. And there's the final whistle. Ventura County FC in their first Open Cup match under the new moniker, formerly LA Galaxy 2. They have their first Open Cup win.